Norm, how do you feel like you guys competed tonight?
I don't think we competed until the second half. It was pretty free and easy for them up until the guys on the bench made that run. That's when the intensity picked up. We were able to get multiple stops in the third. We just couldn't put the ball in the basket to cut the deficit. I mean, we got 7 stops in a row at one point, and just couldn't do enough scoring on the offensive end when we were getting those stops. But I like the way we competed in that spurt in the second half. And we got to do that for 48 minutes.
Norm, there's a handful of games this year, 5 probably you can count offhand, where it's apparent your guys' effort isn't quite there, and even coach has gone as far as to question your guys' effort. What do you have to say about that? Like that's like the worst thing I think for a fan to hear, is that the team that they're watching is not given prime effort.
I don't think it's I don't think effort is a big word. I think focus is more of what I see out there from the games I've missed and the games being a part of. I think that's the focus on what we need to do. When you're not focused, it looks like you're lacking effort, even though you're actually trying. But you're not focused, so you're kind of a step late on things. You're not making the right reads. You're not anticipating. You're more reacting to what's going on. It's a level of focus that we have to find and maintain throughout the course of the game and throughout the course of the season. I mean, games like this happen. It's happened to us a couple of times early on. But I think it's a good thing that it's happening now and not later on in the season. We think we still have time to correct it. There's a lot of basketball being played. But it's a focus thing that we have to do as starters, set the tone. And the guys coming in getting minutes, have to be focused on execution on the offensive end, being tied together on defense. I think we've seen the level that we can play at when we're all focused and locked in on what we need to do, being a step ahead of the game, making the right reads, anticipating. And I think that's a thing that we have to take away from games like this, is looking at the focus. Not so much effort, because I'm out there trying. I'm out there. My effort is there. I'm not lacking effort. I'm out there trying. I'm out there playing as hard as I can. Can I be more focused? Can I be more locked in throughout the course of the game? For sure. And I think that's the main key. The focus isn't always there, but my effort is there every single night. I'm going out there and trying to make the right reads, the right plays. I'm trying to win basketball games. I don't go out there just to coast and just be out there. I'm trying to win. So my effort is there. I know guys' effort is there, but top to bottom, we're not always focused, and I think that's the big thing.
Let's take one from Aaron Fentress on Zoom. Go ahead, Aaron.
Do you think, you mentioned focus, do you think maybe winning the way you guys did against Detroit, and then you got another losing team coming in here, that maybe you guys let your guard down a little bit? Chauncey seemed to lead to sometimes that can happen, and you don't show respect for another team because of their record.
I've been in this league for a while now. I don't take teams for granted. Not really worried about what their record looks like on any given night. You can lose in the NBA. I mean, these are NBA players. Some teams are young, some teams are inexperienced in that point, but they play hard. Everybody steps on the floor trying to get a win. And, me personally, I don't take whoever we're facing, whether they're the last in the conference or first. I approach the game the same way, because like I said, any given night you can lose. I think that's more of a media thing, like, oh, this team isn't that good, their record doesn't show, and then you lose to them. It looks bad on us. But I mean, they're a good team. They got guys who've been around this, guys who've played in big games in the playoffs. and they know how to play basketball, and they play together as a team. We have to just come in there and insert our will. I think in a lot of games that we've lost, you look at the roster, you look at the guys on our team, we shouldn't be losing these games. But it's a mentality and a focus that we have to pick it up now. I mean, that's all I can say with 23 games into the season. And we got to start really digging deep and finding out who we're going to be every single night. That's top to bottom. It's not one person. It's not one player. It's all of us. What team are we going to be? And now is the time to set it out. I mean, we've played 20 games. That's the biggest thing. Who are we going to be every single night, whether shots are falling or not? It's kind of both. Shots not falling, then we're not getting defensive stops. So it looks really bad out there. So that's what it is. We just have to have a mentality every single night of the team that we're going to be.